Welcome back to another chapter of Prime Arcana, the Scourge Garden, as we return to the labyrinth of the Iron Deep prison far below the city.
Ettin would probably get up and start moving around first, just because she's also more used to being down here. So I guess she's not sleeping like quite as dead anymore. So she walks over to his cell and just kind of like nudges him as best as she can with her foot. Let's go. It's time to get up. We got work to do.
Skogul tumbles back as if he was in the middle of a skirmish in a dream, and then he rolls to his feet.
How long were we out?
Like 6-7 hours.
And then he checks himself over. He looks at his wounds, and he's just like,
Back to the labyrinth.
Yep. Gotta get back to it. How'd you
Cat.
sleep?
How do you sleep in a toilet?
With my nose plugged? That's an easy question.
Then you have much to teach me because I threw up 4 times in my sleep.
She looks over at the empty plate of slop. Well, yeah, did you eat that shit?
You know of something else we can eat?
And she pulls out like this moldy piece of bread that she scavenged from further up.
Yeah, that's all you.
Whatever, at least it's not slop, as she munches on it.
It is actually very delicious.
delicious moldy bread.
For her taste buds, at least, it's phenomenal.
Oh, okay. While she's chewing on that, he goes,
Do you know where we could come by some chains? I am quite limited in my range down here.
And she just points up as she's got a mouthful of food, like indicating we need to go back upstairs.
Lead the way.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, so Skogul just looks around his cell, makes sure he has everything. So he's still got his boot on his belt, and he just takes one last look at the goblin before he leaves, just to see what she's up to.
Oh, she's staring right at you, and she goes, "You're gonna die up there."
But then we can't continue our romance.
I know. I'll poison so many children in your honor.
Let's just keep it between us.
No, I'm gonna poison children now because of you.
And he just walks off. No, I'm gonna do it.
If I get out of here, I'm gonna poison so many children. And every time that I do, I'm gonna say Skogul told me to do this. My love, my beautiful blue.
Aww. I really want those kids to die for her.
You know, it might be a lot easier with 3 people. You could let me out, and I'll help you.
And then
Upon hearing-
when she says that, and Skogul like pauses, the hill Goliath gets up off of his bed, and he goes, "Let me out. I'll help you. We'll kill people together, and then feast on them. It will be amazing."
Oh, this is nice. Is Ettin still walking, or does she pause too?
She stopped with Skogul.
Okay, so he's just gonna lean into her and goes,
Have you considered using them as distractions?
And she leans into him and goes, I knew you were small, but I didn't know you were dumb too. Look around, I can't let these maniacs out. I don't think you quite understand what people need to do to end up in the black cells. Like, this isn't like, oh, you did something stupid around the town. Like, these are the bad guys.
Don't listen to her, Blue. Cat's had others. All little, all dead, or lost. Don't matter. They gone. They tried to help her too, and they left this place. Never came back. Maybe you too big for her to chew on, yeah?
One would hope.
he's seen how much damage she can do, so he's not fucking around with her. So
He's afraid of her?
no, it's just more, that's a known quantity. Adding another part to the equation is super dumb and risky. And he's really more just seeing what Ettin's leadership style is like.
And when Ettin like pulls the long lever, the floor beneath you goes like and starts to shake and like lift up. And as it starts to rise, you hear these bells. Bong, bong, as you go up. The hallway that leads to the ogres. It's just a hallway filled with chains dangling from the ceiling. Like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of chains. Just dangling from the ceiling, blocking the path. Like you could push your way through all of these heavy chain links, but it would make a lot of noise, and it would be difficult moving through that much. So Etna's never gone through the chains. She just knows that there is essentially a wall of chains there.
So you want chains, right? So I got the perfect place for you. There's a room, and it's got so many chains in it. Except the last time I was down here, there's 2 massive fucking ogres just lurking behind one of these walls. The first time I saw them, they were asleep. The next time I saw them, that hedge, you didn't make it.
Well, best be quiet then.
Okay. After you.
Fair enough.
As he's moving forward, he kind of whispers back to her, just like emphasizing stealth.
How far away were they the last time you were here?
I ran into them pretty quickly. I mean, maybe just around this corner up here. Let me tell you, you're not going to miss them because you're going to smell them before you see them. And she's going to take a sniff at the air.
Roll a investigation for me, because you're looking for something specific. She smells a lot of things. There's cobwebs, there's mold, there's rust, there's standing water, there's bone, there's marrow, there's blood. There's a lot of different creatures all around you. She smells too well, and it's hard to pinpoint specifically the ogres. She smells the ogres in there, but she's not sure how many she can smell.
So she just kind of shrugs to him and says, it all just kind of smells like ogre. I mean, maybe when we get closer, it'll be stronger.
He just nods and silently steps forward.
Go ahead and roll a perception for me.
14?
You can tell that you're at a 4-way cross. There's a path to your right that heads into the darkness. There's a path directly ahead of you that heads into the darkness. And there's a path to your left that heads into darkness around a corner.
Okay, so I think Skogul will enter the 4-way crossing. I'll be right back.
I mean, she's going to follow behind him. She's not going to leave him to go do it. But, I mean, this is his side mission. Like, she's going to gather the intel that she needs from this. But
Okay.
if he's after some chains, like...
Okay.
The passage ahead of you is choked with hanging chains. Their iron links slick with congealed blood. Hundreds of the chains sway in the unseen breath of the dungeon, whispering softly as they stir. Tinkling, ting, 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 ting. Bones, some snapped, some gnawed clean, are caught in the tangles, suspended like trophies. Thick, blackened gristle clings to the rusted steel, dripping sluggishly onto the stone floor, where a slick film of putrid decay pools in shallow depressions between the cobblestones. The air here is thick with the reek of old blood and something worse, that has festered too long in the damp, forgotten places. The chains do not simply hang there, they block the way forward for the most part. Stretching deep into the darkness ahead of you, their clinking echoes are swallowed too quickly by the void. Whatever is beyond these chains, it is much darker than simply being a prison.
Skogul pauses.
Is this a sound trap?
I think you should just take what you need from here, and then you need to leave. This reeks of the Chain Reapers. And I don't think we're ready to face any of them yet.
He tries to, I guess, dislodge some of the chains right in front of him.
Ettin's gonna be on, like, high alert.
Oh, he got a 10.
Skogul reaches up and pulls on one of the chains. Whoever bolted these things into the ceiling did a hell of a job. It doesn't fall. It doesn't break free.
And he goes, I don't think we'll be getting those chains now. Anything else we can take from this?
Can she try to give the chains a tug?
Of course.
Oh.
These chains are sturdy.
We'll make do without. I'll find them when I find them.
All right, well, eventually I'm going to have to deal with this. And she, like, nods over to the curtain. She's, like, really not looking forward to dealing with them right now.
Any chance those ogres had chains?
I know they eat all kinds of shit. Who knows what was left off of that, so... maybe.
Well, shall we take a look?
I guess let's go start cleaning up.
We would have to eventually anyway, right?
Eventually.
Skogul steps into the deep hallway.
All right. I guess tonight's the ogres. All right. Y'all are wild.
Well, she's letting him go first.
Y'all are fucking wild tonight. As you round the corner, the suffocating air grows thick with the stench of rot and desperation. The narrow hallway opens up into a dank chamber. The room is a miserable wreck. Splintered wood and gnawed bones are strewn across the floor, a pitiful reminder of what little these wretches have scavenged to survive. Before you, 3 hulking ogres loom. And by hulking, I mean 10 feet. Their massive forms reduced to emaciated shadows of their former might. Their leathery skin hangs in loose folds from their taut, muscled, skeletal frames. Their bloated bellies now shriveled and hollow. All 3 wore belts hastily tied to keep their sagging bulk from slipping further. Their eyes are wild, bloodshot, and full of fury. Their heads snap towards you as the pair of you enter. And for a heartbeat, the room is tense with silence. Then the largest ogre sniffs the air, his lips curling into a snarl. Fresh meat. And the second ogre's like, it's that slippery little cat again. And then the third ogre goes, she thinks she's too clever to be caught. And then he looks over at Skogul and goes, but she not alone. Something new. Smell like dirty snow. And then the first ogre goes, don't matter. It's all just meat in the end. And then they all kind of like stand up to face the 3 of you, or the 2 of you. And this room is just filled with fucking bones and shit.
It seems that the beast is recognized, but they don't know me yet.
And he just moves to attack the ogre closest to him, which I guess is number 1 over here.
Not even trying to talk. Straight up instant attack the ogre. Let's go, dude. You are a madman. I started a stopwatch because I was gonna cut you guys off at 3 minutes of talking. It took you 32 seconds to attack the ogre.
I think it's also because giants know ogres in the giantdom. They're not. I mean, he doesn't really think that they can parlay. So
you would be correct. He has encountered many ogres in the wild,
so he's not going to treat him like.
Not a single ogre he's encountered hasn't tried to either steal everything he has and break all of his bones or eat him.
All right, I'll do a hunter's mark on him and just fucking do the thing.
Now we have to roll initiative.
Right. 23.
7.
Oh, a 7 for Ettin?
Yeah.
The one holding the smashed and battered wooden beam is going to get a 1. Oh my god.
No way.
A 1 on initiative. That's insane. I don't think
I've ever seen that.
We've never had it in Prime Arcana yet, for sure. And then the other 2 ogres are going to get both of them. So all of these ogres have a -1 initiative, by the way. Holy shit, the second one got a 1 and the third one got a 0?
That you can't get a 0.
You're gonna get a 0 on it.
It got a 1 minus
minus
1.
one.
It has a
Yeah.
minus 1
So everyone else
initiative.
they went
The
two,
first two
one.
got 2s, minus 1 to 0, and the third one got a 1, minus 1 to 0. This is insane. I've never seen that. So the initiative order goes Skogul, Ettin with a 7 somehow, and then the fucking ogres. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put that scimitar
That's
on this guy's head.
crazy.
25.
So you need an 11 to hit him, so that is a successful hit.
Okay, let's do some damage. 8 slashing. Plus 1.
So you did 9 damage total. That's still good.
Good job.
And it is now Ettin's turn.
She's gonna use her bonus action to slip into a rage, and she's gonna go, "We just want its fucking chains," and runs up to this guy,
The Knight of Chains.
takes a swing at him. A 19.
That is very much a hit.
So my new feature lets me add my proficiency modifier, and that is proficiency bonus plus 2.
Okay. Yeah, it goes to 3, I think, at level 5. Okay, so it now being the ogre's turns, the ogre who is in the corner fighting against Skogul, who so viciously and rudely just walked into his home dwelling and attacked him, grabs a great club up off the floor.
Ow! That hurt!
And he just swings it down at Skogul. He misses with an 8.
You do be doing that.
He do be doing that. And when he swings and misses, we then have the third one rush up here to protect his brother, holding a sort of what looked to be a long wooden beam that used to maybe hold up part of a room, has been chopped and broken down. And then on the end of it, there is just this long, sharp, jagged gem, like a green gem that he's broken off from some larger piece of rock somewhere deeper in the labyrinth and affixed it to the end of the pole with what looks like to be not leather, but something's entrails dried out and stretched taut. He is going to take a melee strike at you with that weapon. That is a 9. It misses. The third ogre is going to do something called block the path. Until the start of the ogre's next turn, attack rolls against the ogre have disadvantage. It has advantage on the attack roll it makes for an opportunity attack, and that attack deals an extra 3d10 bludgeoning. So if you step away from this thing, it can do 3d10 extra bludgeoning on top of its regular attack.
Holy shit. That's a clever mechanic. I love that.
It is now Skogul's turn.
Skogul, seeing that he's being an effective distraction, doubles down on the first one with another slash. He got an 11.
It's a meter beat, so you just hit. Good job.
Wow. Let's do some damage. Oh, wow. 9 and then 1d6. So he got an 11.
Okay, that's solid, man. You've done a good bit. You've done 20 damage to it so far.
All right, she's gonna take another swing at this guy. Ooh.
That is going to be a miss.
She swings at him and whiffs it as if she moves out of his space.
He's going to go ahead and do a bash attack on you. Remind me, please, what your AC is, Danielle?
21.
Well, he got a 20, so he missed.
You're just whiff.
Fucking bitch. All right. So the one that Skogul has carved up a little bit already is going to attack again with its great club. And that is going to be a 9, which is another miss. That's also what it got last time. The second one is going to slash again with its javelin at Skogul's side. It got a 16. What is your armor class, Skogul?
He got me a 16.
Ooh. So let me go ahead and roll damage on that to see what Skogul takes here. That's going to be 14 piercing damage, my friend.
Good lord. Good fucking lord. Okay.
Yeah, that's a 2d6 plus 4.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep going for the bloody one. All right, come on, baby.
He's like,
18.
yeah, that's a hit.
So once he does collarbone and it's miss, he's like, he feels like the gods favor him today. And he slashes across the belly for the second move, last turn, and this time he's going to go for a stabbing motion into his gut. 10 plus 6.
Hey, okay.
All right. So she's gonna go again, just with the axe. She's gonna swing. It's a hit this time. 16 plus 2 is 18. 4, and I actually have a plus 2 because it's a d6 plus half my barbarian level. So that's 24 altogether.
Jeez, she's a monster.
I'm blown away by the amount of damage out of this little cat.
She's a monster.
And that's not even all the damage I can do. Like, I've still got another thing I can stack on top of that.
So much more stuff. So the Great Club Ogre, it screams out in pain when Skogul slashes at him again, and he raises the Great Club up over his head. I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna eat your teeth. And he like brings his club down to try to bring it down on top of Skogul's head. That's a 17, so that's a hit. So let me go ahead and roll damage. That's 8. The second the second ogre, is going to strike out again with its javelin, trying to pierce Skogul through the belly to stab him up against the cobblestone wall.
As one does.
That's a 16. That's a hit. Let me go ahead and roll damage on that. 11 damage on Skogul. And then now the ogre fighting Danielle is going to... the ogre fighting Ettin is going to swing its club as a bash attack. That's a 24. That is a hit. 5 damage to Ettin from that strike.
How rough is this ogre looking that I've been chopping at?
He's bloody. I mean, you've carved him up. You've cut some chunks out of him. He's still standing. He's still swinging his weapon. He looks pretty pissed off.
It's time to try and stab his throat.
Oh shit!
We got a miss.
Oh yes, that is a miss.
Well, now that he's pushed me away from him, I'm going to turn my rage onto this one to see if I can draw some of the fire
Hell yeah.
from Skogul. It's a 24 to hit.
That is a strike. That is a hit. That is a success.
12, 13, 14. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
15, 16 plus another 6. That's 22.
Dude, okay. It is now the ogre's turn. The first one is going to, once again, try to club Skogul into the wall with his great club. He swings it. 13, that's a miss. The second one, because Ettin came out of fucking nowhere, it would obviously turn to face her. So it looks to face her and then jabs that javelin out to try to stab at her. That is a 22. That's a hit. Doing 5 piercing down from 11.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna slash as soon as this guy tries. 14.
That's a hit, bud.
And then he's gonna do damage.
Good job.
6 and then D6.
Yes,
we
sir.
got 8.
Okay, good job, dude. So then now this last one is going to move forward and attack Ettin. 16, that's a miss.
Skogul is going to stick to the one that he's been going for.
Just whittling it away.
A 25. Oh yeah.
That's a hit.
All right, damage. 7 plus 1, 8.
Yeah, he's looking pretty bloody, man. You did see him sort of slump into the wall on that last hit.
I'm going to keep my focus on this guy and go for another hit. That hits.
That's a hit.
Oh, just a little hit though.
Just a little one.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. So this one is actually looking the worst out of all of them. That strike cut deep across its belly, and you actually see some of its entrails spill out through the skin at that point. Just the one behind you is within cleave range.
It is within cleave range, isn't it? That's a hit. And we'll just take off my 4, so 5.
So, Great Club Ogre, he, again, is going to bring it up over his head to try to bring it down onto Skogul's head to try to cave your skull in. That's an 11 that misses. The second one is striking on Ettin because Ettin has just showed up out of nowhere and like put the hurt on it. So it just roars out in pain, "Get away from me!" and like stabs the javelin towards Ettin. Missing with a 17.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what's her AC?
21.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What was there? It's 11?
It's 11, that's a hit,
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead and describe how Skogul kills this ogre.
This is the one who pinned him against the wall, by the way. He just drives the sword down into his back, like right above his vertebrae, to like get as much squishy, delicious, gory sinew all the way down into his chest.
The ogre with the gray club goes, "Carlton, no!" And then he swings it back down on Skogul. Now, the battering ram ogre shifts his attention away from Ettin onto Skogul. That's a 20. That's a hit. Not a natural 20. A dirty 20. 14 plus 6.
Dirty 20.
12 damage on Skogul.
Yikes, size large. Yeah, so Skogul's still within range. He's going to disengage and run down the tunnel. I mean, he knows she's got this because everyone's really bloody right now. He like buckles a little bit, and he can tell that he's not long for the fight if that happens again. And he goes, "Finish them." And he just sprints down the hallway.
It feeds her rage even more. And she's just like, "This fucking dude. I might as well have just done this by my fucking self in the fucking first place." She is going to move to the other side, though, to try and position herself so that they can't get by her without having to face her. So she's going to attack him first.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. 16, 18.
Okay.
She's going to put her Strike of the Giants on him. So he takes an extra 1d6 cold damage. It must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or its speed is reduced to 0 until the start of my next turn.
Okay, rolling it. Let's see what he gets.
8 plus my proficiency bonus, that's 10, plus my strength or Constitution modifier, so 14.
He got a 19.
Okay.
Wow.
So he is not slowed, but he takes an additional 3 damage.
So Skogul's gone. So the ogres have nothing left to do but attack Ettin, and the one with the battering ram goes,
All alone now, cat.
and he like swings the battering ram down to bash on her. 18, that's a miss. So he steps forward. He's coming in. 10, that's a miss.
All right. Can she tell which one looks worse now that they're both right on top of her?
Go ahead and roll a perception for me.
Just a little mid-battle perception.
That's going to be a success, and I would say that the one with the battering ram that she's been fighting the longest looks just a little bit worse than the other guy. Like just like a pinch. So you hit. That's, oh my goodness.
It's 24.
Okay, and then you are in cleave, so go ahead and do your cleave strike.
13.
That is a hit because he had 11. He has an 11 AC. Goodness gracious.
Then 10.
Go ahead and describe how Ettin kills the one with the battering ram.
And I mean, she's profanities are just spewing out of her mouth at this point. And she says, "It doesn't actually matter how fucking alone I am. Obviously, I just gotta take care of everything my fucking self." And like with each word, she's like just bringing her axe into this guy, chopping him down.
And he's twice her size. I mean, he's 10 feet tall. So it takes her a second to chop him down. But she does chop him down to his knees where he's eye-to-eye height with her. And like as he's looking at her through just like this bloody haze like streaked across his forehead and his eyes and his cheeks, and his left shoulder is literally carved away from his body, just like dangling out awkwardly to the side, like elbow like slumped across the ground.
She lets out a scream and plants her axe into the middle of his head.
And when she does that, the final ogre swings its great club at her. That's an 11. That misses. It's your turn.
She turns to him and she's just like, and you now? You want to go ahead and do this?
Oh, that's a 1! She swings the axe, and he just clubs it to the side. He smashes it as hard as he can. The axe like clangs across the cobblestone wall, and he goes,
Not me, not like the others.
and he swings his great club. 21. That's a meter beat.
Yeah.
7 damage down from 14.
The hit kind of sobers her up for a moment, and she regathers her focus and goes back into swing again. And that hits this time.
That is a hit.
God, oh my god. 22.
Well, it had 5 hit points, so
Okay.
go ahead
Describe how
and
you
describe
explode this ogre.
how Ettin kills the last ogre.
She just, with that sobering moment of the hit, she just regathers all of her strength and just stares him dead in the eyes, as much as she can, being so much smaller than him, and takes her axe and buries it in his chest.
Just like slumps down onto the ground.
She just hears clapping from down the hall. As
She
Skogul
turns
re-enters.
down the hallway. She's still in her rage, by the way. And she goes, "You," and she points her axe to him. "You fucking blawmog. Get your ass back over here."
He comes in coated in blood and just looking around.
How do you know these words?
She growls at him. "That's the least of your concerns right now."
You'd kill a perfect distraction.
What fucking distraction was that? You left me, you ran, you're weak.
Weak. I am a ranger. You are clearly a beast. You had it, and you always knew you did. I just gave you the push.
Like I needed a push from you, and if you're a fucking ranger, then learn where your place is.
As I recall, you were afraid of these ogres until you just proved that you shouldn't have been.
She doesn't know how to take that right now.
Well done, cat.
She growls at him. "Get your fucking chains."
What do they have in this carnage room of theirs?
Before we do anything further, Ettin takes 1,450 total experience points,
Okay.
and Skogul takes 450.
Oh, that was an embarrassment.
So both of you roll a d4.
3.
1.
Okay. So Steve, roll a d100 3 times, and Danielle, roll a d100 once. In searching this room, Ettin finds half of a goat that has been just left rotting for who knows how long. There's maggots all covering up in it. It's missing both of its eyeballs. You don't see its belly or legs anywhere. Skogul finds a collection of giant snail shells. He finds a whole bunch of old river stones, and he finds a jar of pickled fingers.
How are these ogres down here making pickled fingers?
Who says they made it? You do not find any chains. Ettin, please roll an investigation for me.
I'm Too fucking angry right now.
Ettin also does not find any chains.
Ettin doesn't find shit but red.
He finds even less
But
than
too
chains.
much.
Well, If anything, it's just one room cleared.
This was all just fucking nothing. And she takes her goat remains back with her.
She drags it out with her.
What she wants to do is go back downstairs and try and dry it over the hearth. You would know enough that maggots eat the rotting flesh.
So there's good flesh, somewhere
Yeah,
in there.
so there may be good flesh.
Okay.
Yeah, so as she drags off the carcass, he just goes,
Just keep it down.
Just keep it down.
Don't draw so much attention.
As she storms off, she's just muttering to herself, dragging this goat head with her. She's not being like overtly loud, but she's not being silent either.
I'm not that useful to you if I can't range. So, you know of any bow and arrows?
The only other place that we can look is where the descenders were to see if there was anything left behind. But as far as I know, they were raided.
And mostly all of their food has been ransacked and taken. That's why they bum rush the new people and like rip everything off of them.
she's got a buckler?
She has a buckler.
Do you know where I can get one of those at least?
I got mine from the man upstairs. I don't know how to get in touch with him. He just basically summoned me upstairs.
Do you think he would offer a boon to someone who's helping you with his cause?
I don't know. I mean, you can try talking to him. But other than that, I don't know how to get in touch with the man upstairs.
Then I'm not sure how useful I am as a distraction. Not everyone can be you.
So, are you gonna try talking to him?
If you give me an avenue that I can try, I should try. But I also feel like he might respond more if the one he put in charge is the one who reaches out.
I mean, we can try. And she's just gonna awkwardly talk out loud. Sir? Hello? If you can hear me, I'm trying to fulfill my mission, and this new guy is actually almost kind of helpful, but he needs a different weapon to be the most effective. So like I could probably end up doing this myself, but you know, if you want to get it done faster, I can't see in other parts of the labyrinth. I don't know what's going on, what kind of chaos is happening. So if you do need the timeline sped up, you know, maybe if you could help out, get him something that he's better able to fight with, we could probably speed things up down here.
Skogul just like looks to the sky and looks back down to her, and he's realizing just how much she's like putting herself out there for him, and he has like a little twinkle in his eye.
There's no response.
It's just like the gods, isn't it?
As he says that, he looks down on the ground in the drop zone and sees the chains that Ettin cut off his wrists. Ironically, far, far too short to be any help.
Oh.
And that's one more chapter in the book, everyone. We hope you enjoyed yourself. Narrating tonight's session as the Dungeon Master was Drew Cline. Ettin was played by Danielle, Lynn. Skogul was played by Steve Celestin. Don't forget to come back next time as Marilyn Lortho learn more about the Kaskar family and why someone would want to kill a noble like Ruvidon. The story's starting to heat up, listeners. Buckle up.